Flight MH370, the mystery of the missing plane that shocked the world. On a quiet night on March 8, 2014, Malaysia Airlines flight MH370 was preparing to take off from Kuala Lumpur International Airport. It was a routine flight bound for the Chinese capital Beijing, with 239 people on board, including 12 crew members and 227 passengers from 14 different nationalities. But what started out as a routine flight turned into one of the greatest mysteries in modern aviation history. The beginning, flying in the dark. At 12:41 a.m. local time, flight MH370 took off from the airport runway. The weather was perfect, and there were no weather warnings. 38 minutes after takeoff, the plane was flying over the South China Sea, where the last communication was made between the cockpit and the control tower. The pilot, Zahari Ahmad Shah, said in his calm voice, "Good night, Malaysian Flight 370. After that, the communication was cut off completely. The mysterious disappearance. At first, air traffic controllers did not notice anything suspicious, but minutes later, the plane suddenly disappeared from civilian radar screens, raising growing concerns. Strangely, Malaysian military radar continued to track the plane for some time, and the data showed that the plane had inexplicably deviated from its original course. Instead of heading north towards Beijing, the plane headed west towards the Strait of Malacca and then south into the depths of the Indian Ocean. Remarkably, the plane's main communication systems were manually disabled, raising suspicions of possible human intervention. The first hours, a race against time. At 6:30 a.m., the plane was supposed to land at Beijing International Airport. But when it did not arrive, many questions began to arise. Malaysian authorities repeatedly tried to contact the plane to no avail. By noon, a large-scale search and rescue operation had been launched, including in the South China Sea, but no trace of the plane had been found. As the families of the passengers anxiously awaited news of their loved ones, the media began covering the event intensively, making the incident a global public opinion issue. The mystery of the missing data. In the following days, Inmarsat's satellite data was analyzed, revealing shocking information. The plane continued to fly for hours after the contact was lost, sending periodic signals to the satellite. These signals did not contain an exact location, but indicated that the plane may have headed south into the Indian Ocean. After analyzing the data,